So this door, no matter how much I try and bend it and twist the hinges to make it fit, I can't quite get that line at the back here to go up. If I do, the gap right here gets really wide and gets really tight there. So I've got my old door here. With the old door, I'm gonna try and drill out the hinges because these are welded on. So I'm just experimenting to see what I got. I ground that one, drilled it. I actually broke my 3/8 bit in there. So just drilled some 1/8" pilot holes. And I'm gonna step it 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, see if the 3/8, guessing I can get it off with the 3/8. I'm hoping I can. If not, try 1/2 inch. Then I just gotta get different bolts to make it work. I'm not even upset if these holes get 1/2 inch big or bigger. I'm sure I can find a bolt where there's a shoulder on it and the shoulder is 1/2 inch or bigger. But I'm trying to figure out where the center is. I'm literally just finding the center of that gob of weld because that's how they're held on. I tried grinding that one and I was like, I was thinking maybe I could see like an outline or something of the bolt. So if anybody knows a trick where I could grind it flat like that and still find the center of the bolt better than just finding the low spot in the weld here, let me know, because anything will help to make this a little bit easier. Got the hinge off, thank God. I ended up using a step bit, 1/2 inch step bit. That was perfect for cutting through here. As soon as I got to 3/8, I kept grabbing and I was like, I don't want to break another bit. But 3 clean holes, 1 hole that's kind of not great. That's the one that I ground out. I think the welds, you can see in there, are kind of holding all this metal in place. So I ended up using hammer and a seam screw just to get in there and smash it free, because it is kind of hanging on by a thread in a couple of spots. I can't quite find the exact middle, and I might be just a tick too small, but it wasn't that bad actually. So now it's a matter of putting bolts in here. Bolted in there, boom, done. So I bolted this on, 3/8 bolts, kept it loose. I mean, clean up the seam sealer, but it did fit back on the truck. So put the good door on. And I'm trying to figure out how I can use this, because I found out I have that piece, that's the original door. Here's my new door. Where's that piece? It's not there. There should be a hole wherever that is. It's not there. Different hinge. So this will solve 2 problems. I'll have the correct hinge, which that other driver's door has this. Now I just need to do the same thing here. What I have a problem with, that track is in my way. So my solution is, I can get to the bottom 2 easily. The top 2, that's where the track gets in the way. But if I take that pilot hole I drill, and I get one of those, I forget what they're called, where you're in elementary school and you can like pivot it and create circles, whatever. Figure that out from one pilot hole, find kind of where I want it in the middle there, and just use it as a scribe on this side. So if I know it's there, helps create an arc, go to this one, create an arc where the arcs cross. That should be where I can punch it, drill it, send it. I think that will work. That way I don't bugger up that door. And this actually, I don't even care about this door. That is what I'm going to do on this door to clarify, so I can save the shell and get the hinge out. On this one, I'm literally just going to cut this, create a window, fold it over, and I'm just going to grind those welds up on the backside so I can save this metal without having to put any extra holes in it, because these holes won't line up with those holes if I did it both that same way. So once that hinge is off on that door, I'll have holes in the shell, and I got to do some measurements first to make sure all of this in relation to that door will line it up, and actually I could probably just put the pin in. I'll do both, measure and put the pin in, Then on the back side, I can scribe where the holes are on that shell that I drilled out, and I can just take this to the drill press and just crank her down. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense of it in my own brain. It makes sense to me, just a matter of doing it. But these things are just notorious for not fitting. So the idea is with those bolts, now I can have a lot of up and down, left to right, and in and out adjustment, and I can still twist it if I need it. But I know with this one door, passenger side here, it needs to go up. And I can't twist it because my gaps get goofy, and the other one, I have an in and out issue. And that should solve all of my issues. And yeah, on the driver's door though, because I'm changing this hinge, I just got to drill it out. Make sure, well, drill it out and the holes will line up no matter what. But this one, I sacrificed this door, but whatever, it's rusty. Nobody's gonna buy this off me. Now this also means I don't have to drill it on the vehicle, but it makes it a lot easier. But I got one hole there. I'm gonna do those bottom two. Top two I'll do later, and I can do it from the outside at least on that. All the things you do when you want to make a nice truck.